Hey everybody, I'm Doug, and this is my co-host Casey,
Hi.
and this is the bottom line.
Hey Doug.
This week, what?
Why are you taking a knee?
Taking a knee is really important.
What?
When you lose your pen. This week, stay tuned because we're going to be talking about when the crew should mutiny. That'd be interesting. But go ahead, what do we got?
This episode is sponsored by Marine Data Solutions.
Yep, no throttling, no contract, unlimited data. What are you doing?
It's unlimited data. It's my birthday.
Hey, it's your birthday. Wait. Yes, I've got an idea.
Oh.
Yeah, go ahead. Watch camera. Happy birthday!
Oh.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
You're welcome. What else?
Okay, so it's pretty sad. A woman was swimming off the coast of Maine, was killed Monday after being injured what appeared to be a shark attack.
It's actually been confirmed. It was a great white. She was 20 yards off the beach. Our condolences go out to the family.
Yes.
Why are we talking about this? Because there's a lot of boats up there that are doing a lot of water sports. The authorities up there are actually saying you shouldn't go in the water deeper than your ankles.
What's going on with all this?
My opinion is it's the seal population that's exploding on Cape Cod, bringing the great whites in.
Wow.
So every boat out there needs to be careful because they're out there and, you got guys in the water you got to watch.
Right.
All right, what else you got?
Okay, more bad news. Bob Rossioli passed away. I've known him since I was a kid.
Obviously from Rossioli Shipyard. He was a pillar in the marine industry.
For sure.
I've been in his office a couple of times, and he'd tell me stories how he started this whole thing with one paintbrush. I mean, the guy was an excellent painter. He was loved by everybody, especially his employees. So from the bottom line, our condolences to the family.
Condolences, and I heard it had something to do with COVID. I don't know if that's true.
Yeah, they're saying it has COVID related.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay, so Bahama nixes U.S. travel ban, implements 14-day quarantine for visitors.
That's right. So no matter what, if you fly in private or commercial on a plane, train, or boat, you have to quarantine train? Trains would be cool to get to the Bahamas.
It would be awesome.
You have to quarantine for 14 days.
So
That's
14 days. So what do you have to do when you're quarantined?
You have to stay on the yacht.
Oh, cheers to that.
Oh, it's your birthday.
Yeah.
Maybe you'd be on the yacht.
Hey, do you wear your mask when you're in the car?
Yeah, I wear my mask in the car, and I wear a condom in the bar. Can't be too safe.
That's weird.
I know, it's a little strange.
Miami charter boat troubles.
Oh,
yeah.
It's like the wild freaking West down there. Yeah, and she rides horses.
I do, I have a horse.
Let me tell you something. Isle Marina just closed down all bareboat charter operations out of the marina. It's prohibited, and a lot of other marinas have done the same. These guys are criminal, all right? They unqualified and unlicensed captains, charter brokers that are crooked as hell, and the boats have no business.
It's like an Al Pacino movie.
It is an Al Pacino movie. I mean, they should make a movie about this because the boats shouldn't even be out there doing what they're doing, overloading and stuff like that. I mean, I actually was approached to do a 2-day charter down, which we don't really do, and the guy actually said, "Yeah, you're going to give me an envelope of this much money." I'm
Whoa.
like, "Dude, I'm already giving you your commission." He's like, "No, this is my fee for getting it."
Wow.
Crooked as hell. It's a disaster. The good guys, we need to support the good guys down there, the legitimate charter boat. You're mocking me. The legitimate charter guys, and get the bad guys out. And I know the good guys down there, they do a great job.
I agree. So you're going to talk about last week's episode.
Lots of controversy from last week's episode.
Yeah, you never really cared about comments though. When I was on charter with you, with the crew.
No, I didn't even care what the crew said.
No,
it doesn't. I don't really care. But there's always going to be controversy when you talk about U.S. and MCA licensing. But here's the deal, gang. I got 5 minutes. It's kind of like a banter back and forth thing. But I understand everybody's like really interested in this. So we're going to do 2 things. One, we're going to I'm going to reach out to one of the schools and get a pro to outline the requirements for the licensing, so everybody can get a little bit more educated.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's going to be informative instead of goofy.
And then there's Captain Les, right?
Yeah. The second thing is Captain Les. He's part of this big operation. He runs a 55 meter, and he's a shadow boat to a Westport 164, and then the owner owns Walker K. It's a really big operation, and he's like, "Yeah, I'll come on and talk about it." But you know what? I don't want Les to come on and talk about it.
Okay.
Yeah, because he's also a submarine pilot.
Ooh.
I want Les to come on and talk about the submarine, not licensing. Let's talk about him running the sub.
Yes. Okay, so this week on Crew Corner, who pays freelance crew during these times,
Who pays freelance crew?
Yeah.
Okay, so a lot of people are like, "Oh, you need to have a contract with the owner, and you need to, get paid everything and all this and other stuff." Okay, but here's the deal. All right, now if it's a private boat, yeah, owner should pay. And you know what? I pay the crew. We pay the crew no matter what because it's not their fault. We're good guys.
Yeah.
But the question is legally. All right. Now, if you're on a bareboat charter, legally, you work for the charter guest. All right, you don't work for the owner, and it would be illegal for the owner to enter into a contract with you as a crew contract prior to the charter. It nulls out the charter contract, so you can't do that.
So you're gonna read your.
What?
You're gonna read your.
Actually, I have the American Yacht Charter Association Bareboat Charter Agreement. So the answer to your question is, and I'm going to read it, the contractor shall pay all workers' compensation that might be required under the Jones Act or the General Maritime Laws of the United States to all and any of the contractor's employees, agents, servants, so on and so on and so on.
Wow.
Who's the contractor? 9 times out of 10, it's the captain signing the paperwork. So it's not the charter guest that's responsible. It's not the owner that's responsible. It's the captain that has responsible. So you need to, so to answer the question, you guys have to come to some sort of agreement beforehand that, hey, you got me for 10 days, but COVID shut the program down. What am I going to get paid? You guys got to work that out before, but be careful on who you're asking to get the money from. Next.
Absolutely. So as a crew member, what happens when the captain puts your life in jeopardy? What are you taking a knee?
No, drop my pen again.
Oh.
Should you be wearing pumps at this time of the day?
It's my birthday. I'll do whatever I want.
What was the question?
As a crew member, what happens when the captain puts
mutiny.
your life in danger?
Mutiny. All right, let me ask you this. We got drinking and drugs. What do you think?
I think that the first officer should step up if the captain is intoxicated.
Okay, and I agree. Okay, and this is the bottom line. This is our opinion. Okay? I'm not telling you to mutiny. Okay? But if the captain is drunk or under the influence of drugs, or if he's so hungover the next day he can't operate the boat correctly, yes, I think the next person in command should take over. And when I say take over, I mean if the boat's parked, keep it parked. If it's anchored, keep it anchored. All right? And that doesn't mean take over control like some Denzel Washington movie like Crimson Tide. I'm talking about just leave the boat parked until things change.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, what about like bad behavior? You really can't, how do you know if it's bad behavior?
Okay, bad behavior and poor boat handling, you're really as crew not, okay, if the guy's a jerk, he's a jerk.
He's a jerk.
Okay,
right.
I'm not talking about sexual harassment or anything like that. But as a crew member, it's probably not, you're not in the best position to qualify the captain on how he drives his boat.
But if you feel like your life is in danger, then that's...
If your life's in danger, that's a different story. The boat stays parked. If you're underway, you stop it and park it. Let the higher-ups deal with it,
right.
Okay?
And speaking of Denzel Washington...
I'm not telling you to mutiny.
So if it's like the movie Flight, I mean, that's the...
Yeah, the co-pilot. And on an airplane, a co-pilot would take over the plane from the pilot if the pilot's drunk, except unless you're Denzel Washington.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, if it's because of bad behavior or poor boat handling, you need to let the trip finish and then talk to someone who is qualified to determine if the captain is actually a bad boat driver or not, right. Or if his behavior is inappropriate, and then let the higher-ups make that decision and change it.
Okay.
I want to be clear because everybody, I'm not telling you to mutiny. I'm telling you to park the boat until the guy's not drunk anymore. Okay.
Give him a Red Bull. COVID masks on board.
COVID masks on board. Okay, well, we're wearing them. Listen, if you're got the owners on board, it's a private trip. That's up to whoever's in charge. But if you're a charter boat, you guys, some captains agree with the masks. Some captains don't. Some captains, oh, bullshit.
I'm not a captain.
Okay, you're not a captain. Okay, but listen, the bottom line is you have to put your personal feelings aside.
Because if it's charter.
Yeah, because if you're charter, you're like a hotel and a restaurant and a bar. Okay, you have to adhere to the policies that most businesses have established. So put your ego in check, put the damn mask on to protect your employees.
And it'll keep you from nagging.
It'll keep the crew from nagging. But yeah, you have to protect the crew from all this other stuff. So I think that's the way it is. That's it.
All
anyway,
right.
I'm Doug.
Casey.
This is Bottom Line,
Thank
number
you.
22. Got my pen.
Bye-bye.
Bye.